Hello everyone, I am Shai Mitro and you are watching WCS Expo. It is highly recommended that current affairs is very essential for competitive exam. So here we discuss today's most important current affairs. So you subscribe the channel to get daily updated current affairs. Today's important current affairs are Wildlife Board set up in Jammu and Kashmir. The Jammu and Kashmir administration has constituted a 25-member wildlife board. It will advise it in the selection and management of areas to be declared as protected areas and in the formulation of policy for protection and conservation of wildlife and plants. Lieutenant Governor would be the chairman of the board among the other 9 eminent members. Next, Dilip Rath elected to IDF board. Dilip Rath, Chairman, National Dairy Development Board, has been unanimously elected to the board of International Dairy Federation (IDF). He is associated with IDF for the last 10 years as member secretary of Indian National Committee and as a member of the Standing Committee on Dairy Policy and Economics. He played a key role in signing the Dairy Declaration at the IDF World Dairy Summit. Next, Sri Thanedar elected as legislature in US. Sri Thanedar, an Indian origin millionaire businessman who ran for governor 2 years ago, has been elected to the House of Representatives in Michigan with 93% votes. Thanedar, 65, also a scientist, raised a record-breaking $4,38,620, primarily from his own wealth, in the state House primary against 6 other opponents of the Democratic Party. Next, PM Modi, Italy PM to hold virtual summit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Italian counterpart Giuseppe Conte will hold a virtual bilateral summit on 6 November. The summit will give an opportunity to the two leaders to comprehensively review the board framework of the bilateral relationship and exchange views on major regional and global issues of mutual concern. Italy is India's 5th largest trading partner in Europe. Next, IACG Naravane conferred honorary rank of General. Indian Army Chief General MM Naravane was conferred the honorary rank of General of the Nepali Army by Nepal's President Vidya Devi Bhandari at a special ceremony in Kathmandu. The tradition, which started in 1950, reflects the strong ties between the two militaries. General Naravane was presented with a sword, insignia, and a certificate of conferment ordered by the President. Next, Tanzania's Magufuli sworn in for second term. Tanzania's populist President John Magufuli has been sworn into office for a second 5-year term. Magufuli received 12.5 million or 85% of the total votes polled, while his main challenger Chadmas Tundu Lissu got 1.9 million for 13%. Magufuli's CCM party has also retained power in the semi-autonomous Indian Ocean archipelago of Zanzibar with 76% of the vote. Next, Day for Preventing Exploitation of Environment. The United Nations General Assembly in 2001 declared November 6 as the International Day for Preventing the Exploitation of the Environment in War and Armed Conflict. This day is observed to raise awareness about the protection of the environment and ecosystem in any circumstance. It aims to ensure that the environment is not harmed during any armed conflict in any part of the world. Next, Till We Win, book on COVID-19. The book titled Till We Win will hit the stands in November 2020. It has been co-written by leading public policy and health systems expert Chandrakant Laharia and renowned vaccine researcher and virologist Gangadeep Kang. It will give a definite account of India's fight against COVID-19 and how to deal with the pandemic in the days to come. Next, A.K. Gupta, new MD and CEO of ONGC Videsh. ONGC Videsh Limited (OVL) has announced the appointment of A.K. Gupta as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer (CEO) of the company. OVL is the overseas arm of Oil and Natural Gas Corporation (ONGC). Gupta has been serving as the Director Operation of ONGC Videsh. He has over 3 decades of experience of handling domestic and overseas oil and gas exploration and production operations. Next, National Cancer Awareness Day, 7 November. National Cancer Awareness Day is observed every year on November 7 to educate people about cancer. In 2014, Union Health Minister Dr. Harsh Vardhan launched National Cancer Awareness Day. The day coincides with the birth anniversary of eminent French-Polish scientist Madame Curie. She is known for her discovery of radium and polonium and contribution to the fight against cancer. Next, 2-day exercise Sagar Kavach begins. A 2-day joint coastal security exercise Sagar Kavach was launched at Paradip Coast on 5th November 2020. The exercise is being carried out by a joint effort of the state of Odisha and West Bengal governments. More than 10 such departments, including the Indian Navy, the Indian Coast Guard, the Odisha Police, have joined the joint exercise. It will be held for 2 days on November 5th and 6th. Next, Gyanendra Nigambam, Hockey India President. Manipur's Gyanendra Nigambam became the first president of Hockey India from the Northeast region after he was elected unopposed. He replaced Mohammad Mustaq Ahmed, who was elected as the senior vice president. Gyanendra, who was elected for a term of 2 years, has served as the CEO of Manipur Hockey between 2009 and 2014 and has been associated with Manipur Hockey for over a decade. Next, UP's Chandauli tops district rankings. Chandauli district of UP has topped the ranking of aspirational district by Niti Aayog for September 2020. Bokaro and Purbi Singhbhum, Jharkhand have been placed at 2nd and 3rd position respectively. The aspirational district program aims to transform districts that have shown relatively lesser progress in key social areas and have emerged as pockets of underdevelopment. So, these are the most important current affairs of the day. I hope it helps you a lot. Please like this video, share your love, comment on this video, and please subscribe the channel.